Today's video is going to be my next installment to my Test to Invest series, where I'll be highlighting the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. The shade I'll be testing today is shade number 90, Honey Beige. This is Maybelline's first gel whip foundation, and I will say that the product does come out very mousse-like. It's very light, and it's supposed to give you a fresh, new, and flawless look to your skin. This Dream Velvet whips a fresh gel into a velvet soft texture. Complexion is perfected and smooth with a soft matte finish, just like velvet. Skin feels fresh with lasting hydration. I will say my initial texture of the foundation, it comes out very smooth. So I'm actually looking for a smoothness. And you know, when we go into a drugstore or Target or Walmart and we get around to testing these products on the back of our hand, because that's what happens, because they don't have us a test station, we actually put the product on the back of our hand, and oftentimes you put way too much, so you really can't get a good feel for if the foundation is actually going to work. But this one was actually very surprising. I put it on, I knew right away if I had the wrong shade, and I was pleasantly surprised that they did have about 12 different shades. Obviously not the 24 to 30 that I'm actually used to with my higher end foundations that I like to play with. However, I think that the range here was decent because the shades are spot on. Matte foundations, they tend to show you if the shade is actually going to fare better on your skin right away, because they oxidize really quickly because they are so thick. And look at how it blends out, and that's what I got on my skin. Now, my hand is actually a little bit paler than my face, and I couldn't wait really to get it home, but that was a good enough indication for me to try this shade, which, like I said, I'm testing shade 90 in Honey Beige. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys after today's activities. What I'm actually looking for with this foundation is that it really doesn't budge. Now, what's on this foundation side, I do have dry skin. However, I have been dealing with a little bit of dryness right around this area, because you know that time of the month, girls. And I can actually see a little bit of texture here. So I want to make sure that that foundation doesn't settle. I did go through my normal setting process, and this foundation, I really think from right away held my makeup really well. Everything is laying on top of the skin. It's actually doing what it should be doing. So I'm not seeing any discolorations. I'm not seeing any separating. And I only had to use one application, which is actually spectacular for a drugstore foundation. I think the price of this foundation runs about between $8 and $10, depending on where you're purchasing it from. So right away is actually seemingly well. The color is actually coming out really nice, as well as the texture of a velvety matte foundation. Yes, I will say that. I will definitely second that motion. Also, if you're familiar with the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, this foundation wears pretty similar as far as texture wise. It feels very similar to that foundation. It is very mattifying, which is interesting for me because I've actually come out of using a lot of hydrating foundations as of recent, with the weather being so cold here, to now moving back into a matte foundation. I can feel that it's on my skin, but I think it has a lot to do with me using a lighter weight formula for so long. I would say for like the past month and a half. So anyway, we're going to try this foundation all day long, and I'll come back this evening with my finalized commentary. Stay tuned. Hey guys, and I'm back to give my finalized commentary on this Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. The shade that I tested all day today was actually shade number 90, Honey Beige, and I must say I have been quite impressed with this foundation. It really glided across my skin very nicely. It did actually hold up to its claim of being a very mousse-like velvety texture. It actually wears really nice because it's not sticky, it's not tacky, and you know, it really just hung on to my skin matte foundation, because it always makes you feel like I have a little bit more aura of super glam, and it held the other products very well also. And I really think that I was actually just comfortable in this makeup. I have to say that for the $8.99 price point that Maybelline has on this product, I think it's absolutely worth your investment. If you're actually in the market for a long wearing foundation that is a tad bit drying, I will say, especially if you have dry skin, but not too dry. So this is a good indication of a foundation that I could probably wear out as well during the summer, and I really think it will give a beautiful, long wearing, even a luminous sheen, so to speak, because sometimes a mattifying foundation that's not really overly matte will kind of give you more of a silkiness appearance when this, you know, the weather is showing like 100 degrees. Now, for those of you girls that actually deal with oily skin, do I think this foundation would actually be great for you? I would say it would be worth it to try. As with all good drugstore products, hang on to your receipt. If the foundation doesn't give you the finish that you're actually really looking for after trying it, take it back, switch it out for something new. Don't feel obligated to hang on to a product that really is not working for you. But yeah, I've actually been really satisfied, and I think I'll actually just hang on to this little gem right here, and you'll be seeing me use this in more tutorials to come. Now, it's time for you to leave your review. Have you tried this new Maybelline foundation? Are there any other foundations that I should be trying and involving them in my Test Your Invest series? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Other than the little faux pas that there are only 12 shades that I've actually seen in this foundation, I'm wishing that Maybelline, as well as other drugstore brands, would actually give us more depth in women of color shades, and you know, show us a little bit more love, people, and maybe even giving us a try-on station. Is that really too much to ask? You know, comment down below, girls. What do you think? And that's all we have for now. Remember to follow me on Instagram at love_Kiani, guys, to receive daily beauty tips. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, click that link in the down bar. It's free. Therefore, you'll never miss another upload. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Big hugs and kisses. Bye. Hey guys, so it's me, Kiani. Today's video is of course going to be another wig review. This old school vibe, kind of my Beyonce.